Ford coupe, she had a racing cam and a supercharged. Look at Buddy, hot rod at large. She's a hot rod. She's a hot rod. She's my hot rod.
Gee, what's up?
Not much. How you doing, George?
Good, buddy.
Hey, George, I got a question now, and this is most prevalent in the wintertime, but in the last few cool days, I've noticed it again. In my GMC pickup, Sierra pickup truck here, the antifreeze seems to be slushing in that black box that's on the passenger side at the footboard area, right under the dash. It seems that I hear some sloshing in there, and I know that's, the heater core is there for the heater. So what might that be, and why might that be like it is?
It's very possible, Mikey, that you have an air pocket in that cooling system. Has it had any service?
No, it hasn't. But you know what? A couple times during the season last year, and I've had the truck about 4 years now, that the heat wasn't working. So we're thinking maybe thermostat, but I know that can happen if there's a air pocket of sorts.
Absolutely. You got to have something going on, Mike. You got to get that looked at.
Wow. And I'm not losing any antifreeze anywhere.
Well, that you know of.
Right.
You could be burning it.
Yeah, that could be too.
You know what I'm saying? If that's,
Yeah.
what is this now, a GMC?
Yes.
And it's got a V8 or a V6?
V8.
Yeah, there's some problems with the intake manifolds on them, sucking antifreeze. Yep,
Oh,
and
really?
right into the exhaust, and out they go. And you know what the bad part is? They ruin the catalytic converter.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So what you want to do, the best way to find out is just pull some spark plugs.
Okay.
See what they look like. If they got a white crust on them, that's where the intake is leaking.
Oh, okay.
That's the way you'll find out.
Very good. Telltale sign, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, George, thank you, and
good luck,
for
my
a lot of
friend.
us, yes, for us novices, you're the best. and
Well,
depend on you.
good luck, buddy.
Thank you, George.
All right, Mikey
Bye.
G. Thanks for calling. Yeah, he's got himself a little problem, but he'll fix it. Mikey G does a lot of that work. Mikey G, he's been around forever.
The tire when it was built?
Actually, I can. Right around where the rim meets the tire, on the tire, you look for little size and everything, and then right below that, in small letters, there'll be a code. It'll say I dot or N dot or L dot. It's a DOT code. And you call me with that code, and I'll tell you when that tire was built. Because there's a chart that you have to go by. But I can tell you, anytime you want to know, and what I think I might do is get this chart printed up and pass them out to all my gearheads and clutch busters out there, because this is more of an epidemic than anybody knows.
Well, let me know when you have them printed up. I'll be over to get one.
I'll be the first one. You'll be the first one to send one to.
Do you think that maybe the reason they don't put a date on there because people would be able to read it?
Absolutely. Absolutely, Larry. Why do you think they put it in a letter code?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a letter code.
Okay, George, thanks an
All
awful
right,
lot.
buddy. Thanks for calling.
Yes, Big George. This is Joe from Cedar Lake.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, I got a question for you. It's a friend of my car. He brought it over and we looked at it, and it looks like you can do it, but the dealer says you can't. It's a 2008 Challenger. It's got the V6, but the battery is in the trunk. It's under a panel, in the bottom of the trunk. And they said that you got to have a dealer take the battery out because you can't take it out. It's got something with the transmission or something.
No. I don't see that happening. I'd have to look. I've never been asked to change one of those, Joe.
Okay.
I'd have to look it up, but to make sure you have to have a dealer, I don't think so.
Well, it looks like you can take a bracket and pull it out, but I don't know. I mean, the dealer says you can't do that, so
well,
I don't know.
No, I'm sure the dealer said that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to look that up. You got to give me a call at the shop this week. 895-9520. Give me a call one morning and let me look this up.
Yes, I will.
I want to
Thank
look
you.
that up because that's something that's not right.
Okay,
I
thanks,
can't
George.
believe you have to go back to a dealer for anything.
To me, that doesn't make sense either.
The only thing you have to go back to a dealer for is if it's under warranty.
Right.
Then they're paying for it. Otherwise, you don't need them.
Okay.
All right, Joe. Thanks for calling, buddy. Yeah, let's talk to Wayne on line 7. Wayne, what up?
Hi, Big George.
What's happening?
You're talking about these flooded cars with the odor and the smell and so forth. My car, when I put the air on the first thing in the morning, it gets that like a moldy, smelly odor. You know what I mean? Stale odor.
What kind of car is this, Wayne?
It's a '99 Merc.
Yeah, you know what? They have a spray for that. You can spray it right in the intake of that plenum, and it will take that moldy smell away. That's. You might even have a little bit of a coolant leak on your heater core or something. That's pretty rare on those, though. We don't do a lot of heater cores or anything on them.
Oh, that's good.
But they do have. You go over to bumper and tell them there's a bumper to bumper store out that way too.
There's Cedar Lake there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one right there. Yeah, there's one there. Stop in and tell them you want that spray or the treatment for your air conditioning ductwork.
Is that where you? Somebody told me you could take Lysol and spray it in the vent underneath your windshield. When put the heater on.
Yeah, but do you like the smell of Lysol?
Well, better than what it is.
This doesn't have any odor to it. This stuff.
Okay, but
that's the one you want. They'll take the mold right out of there.
All right, I'll check that out, George.
All right, buddy. Thanks for calling, Wayne. That is a problem on some cars. It really is.
Question for you. This is about cars that have the tire inflator information on the dash that lets you know the tire is low on air, and it tells you how much air is in there.
Right.
Okay, I was talking with a guy. Now, I know the system's a little bit. I've never had one, but he has one in his car, and he said that he had a right rear tire was low on air by the gauge on the dash, and he put the right amount of air in it with the tire gauge on his hand. He said, but the gauge, the information on the dash read wrong. He said, you know why? I said, well, you probably got to reset it. He says, yeah, you're right. That's what I have to do. But then he's telling me that his mechanic told him that if his car gets raised up on a lift, all 4 tires are off the ground for some whatever service like oil change or muffler or something, nothing to do with the tires, and the car gets back down on the ground, that you have to reset for the air pressure because it's going to be off. And I said, that doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. No, that doesn't make any sense. Usually if you have to reset it, it's because one of the sensors has a glitch and it's reading wrong. It's gonna do that to the system. Sooner or later, you're gonna end up putting sensors in all your tires. That's just how they are. Yeah, and they're probably $100 a piece installed.
Yeah, he told me this new mechanic that he has that he likes better says that by just raising it up off the ground,
no, I don't buy that.
I said, that doesn't make sense. I said, look in your owner's manual. No, I don't want. Okay, you want to keep getting bad information. All right.
Yeah, exactly, because you'd have to prove that to me, John. I can't.
Me too, and I didn't think so, but I thought I'd bounce it off the man that knows.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Thanks for calling.
Hey, happy belated birthday, my friend.
Thanks, buddy. I hit the speed limit. I finally hit the speed limit.
Bye-bye.
All right, John, thanks for calling.